Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my Pokemonathon TBR. So my friend Jane and several of my other friends, Ashley, Charlotte, Esme, so many of my friends are co-hosting the Pokemonathon Readathon. This Readathon is in anticipation for the new Pokemon game coming out. I personally haven't played many of the Pokemon games. I played Pokemon Showdown, which was essentially an online game where you built Pokemon teams and then battled it out with your friends or online players. And I played Mystery Dungeon, but I never got super into the games. I loved the TV show. I loved Indigo League. Charmander is my favorite. Oh my gosh, perfection. So I'm very excited to have this readathon and to celebrate my love for Pokemon in the best way possible, which is reading. So I joined Team Water. I was very apprehensive about whether I should go water or fire. My natural instinct is to always go towards water as an element, but Charmander is my favorite starter. However, since we're not using Charmander starter, we were using Chimchar and Piplup. Piplup is actually my favorite of those two, so that's why I essentially went for water. And while on the water team, we do have a few team prompts to fill. So we have Blue, read a book with blue on the cover. Setting, read a book on or near water, and then theme, read a book with some sort of like water themed word in the title. So I'm going to try to fit all of that in with the main gym prompts. I am doubling up on the gym prompts, and you may see some duplicates from my Descendathon TBR because I really need to take it easy on myself. So without further ado, let's get on into it. So I'm going to double up on rock and fighting gym badges. Rock was a heavy book or a book featuring music, and fighting is a book with an enemies to lovers romance, or it was a debut novel. For that, I am reading Where Dreams Ascend by Janella Angeles. This book features music in that our main character is a showgirl and she uses magic and illusions to create concerts, essentially. So it has that music element. And then for fighting, it does have enemies to lovers, and it also was a debut by Janella Angeles. So I think it fits perfectly. Unfortunately, it does not have any of the elements of animal companion, blue on the cover, on or near water, or water in the title, but it's still perfect for 2 gym prompts, so I'm excited. Next, I'm pairing up grass and water. Grass was to read a light book or nature/flowers on the cover. Water is to read a book that will make you cry, or just keep swimming, finish a series/read a sequel. So I'm going with Kingdom of Sea and Stone by Mara Rutherford for this one. This is the sequel, water prompt, for Crown of Coral and Pearl. I may cry. There's a very high chance I may cry. So it also fits that for water. And then for grass, I know nature, they were probably intending like flowers, but I think water is part of nature, don't you? It also fits the I'm going to use it towards setting, so on or near water. Yes. Next is I'm pairing Ghost and Steel. Ghost is to read a paranormal/supernatural book or a book you ghosted/previously DNF'd. And Steel is to read an author you love or a book that will steal your heart, aka you think it will be a 5-star prediction. So for this, I'm going with Kingdom of the Cursed, which is the sequel to Kingdom of the Wicked. I very much anticipate this to be a 5-star. Although I've only read one book by Carrie Maniscalco, I love this author. I loved Kingdom of the Wicked so much, and it does have paranormal/supernatural elements. If you don't know, Kingdom of the Wicked follows a girl who is a witch, and her twin sister has mysteriously been murdered, so she teams up with one of the princes of hell to figure out who done it. And it's intense, and I've heard that the second book is only that much better from so many people, so many of my friends who I trust their opinions. I heard it gets steamier. I heard it gets better, like, writing. I'm so excited to read this book. Next is Ice/Electric. Ice is to read a book with a cold-hearted character, or a book that slipped your mind because you slip on ice. And then Electric is to read an or audiobook, or Struck by Lightning, an impulse buy. So for this, I haven't decided exactly which book I'm going to go with yet. I might go with Crossbones, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, I'm going to go with Crossbones. Crossbones is one of my NetGalley books. This definitely slipped my mind. All of my NetGalley books slipped my mind, to be quite honest. And I'm reading it as an ebook because it is a NetGalley. I've heard that Crossbones is a pirate book with a competition. And if you know me, those are two of my favorite tropes in one, and I am so excited. I cannot believe I haven't picked this up yet, you guys. Like, pirate competition, pirate trials. That is totally Megan's type of book. I'm so excited for this, and there you go. Also, because it's a pirate book, it fits that, like, in or near water setting, so there's some more points for my team. Then on to the team prompts. I'm going to read instructions for dancing for the book with a blue cover. I've heard instructions for dancing. I was originally, I'm not gonna lie, pretty apprehensive about this book. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't know anything about it until one day I heard someone explain the synopsis, and I was like, I need to read this immediately. So in this, we are following a girl whose parents have been divorced, and she's very deluded to romance after this. So one day she takes all of her romance books to a little free library and just lets them all go. However, someone stops her and is like, hey, you left all these books, you have to take one. That's how this little free library works. So she takes a book labeled Instructions for Dancing. After getting this book, she somehow gains the power to see couples and then see each point in their relationship and how it ends. So this really makes her not like romance at all. It's really pushing her away from the idea of romance. I don't know where the romance comes into here. I didn't get that far. That part, like that, just a little bit of the synopsis alone made me so excited, and I want to pick this up so bad. It gives me Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist vibes. If you've ever watched that, it's one of my favorite shows. I'm so sad it got discontinued, but I love that show and it's giving me those vibes, so we're gonna roll with it. And again, this is blue on the cover. Some other books with blue on the cover that I have to get to this month, so I'm just going to throw them in as well, because why not? We have Throne of Glass, which is the Sisterhood of the Traveling Book. I paired up with a few of my friends, and we each sent our favorite book in a loop, and we're all annotating each book to, like, put our notes and thoughts in it, and then at the end, you'll receive your favorite book back with all your friends' notes and thoughts in it, and I just love that idea. This was actually supposed to be finished in October, but I had a really hard month, and my friend Mare, who I'm sending to, is the fastest reader I've ever known, so she's giving me a bit more time with it. So this is the October Sisterhood book, and then this is the November Sisterhood book, which is The Raven Boys. So I need to get to both of these. Then for a book with the theming in the title, I'm going with In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens. I heard that this is a retelling of The Little Mermaid that is male-male romance. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's definitely pirates, so I'm very excited. Yes. I feel like I used to pitch this as something and now I can't remember what it was. Was it Pirates of the Caribbean meets something? I forget. But I'm very, very excited. And this has waters, so I feel like that has a perfect theming. And finally, I don't know which of these books have animal companions in them, so I wanted to make sure I picked up a few books with animal companions in them. For that, I'm going to be reading volumes 4 and 5 of Sailor Moon, in which we have Luna and Artemis, which are our like guide kitties. So Yes, that is the plan for Animal Companion. This is my Pokemonathon TBR alongside Kingdom of the Cursed and Crossbones. So I think we got a pretty great stack here. I'm so excited to jump into it, and yeah. Let me know if you guys are going to be participating in this readathon or what you're reading in November, and I will check you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!